Guys are doing a really good job and working hard, staying on the field, so very pleased with it.
How'd the Oklahoma drill go?
No, it was good. Guys went at it and played hard and didn't get anybody hurt, so it was good.
You guys posted a clip of Keith Ford bowling some guy over. He's off. If that's any indication, he's off to a pretty impressive start.
Well, that's a one-on-one drill, and poor D lineman got a 350-pound guy hanging on him while Keith's putting his head down, running him over. So let's not get carried away. But Keith's doing great. I don't want to, we're very excited about what Keith's doing. Yeah, I said that I think the other day. Someone asked me about it, and I was standing next to him 2 days ago at practice. And I didn't realize how big he was. I was like, wow, that or he's really, had a great summer, and he just really is bigger and more physical than I realized and I remember.
Bob, you got a lot of guys back on that offensive line that were hurt last year. How's that changed preseason for you?
Yeah, there's just more depth and more guys available to play. More competition, which is a good thing. Guys making each other stay on the field and have to play if you're gonna keep your spot because there's competition.
Bob Sterling's making that freshman to sophomore jump. Can you talk a little bit about how his fall's gone so far?
Yeah, Sterling looks really good. He's playing hard. You can tell he's just more mature, stronger, more physical. Runs better. So, hoping he'll continue to. He had a really good year a year ago, but I think he, as you've seen, he can be a guy that can really make some big plays.
Is he getting more comfortable out there to the point he can play different receiver positions for you?
I believe so.
How about Damian Williams? How's he look so far?
Damian looks good. He, like always, he catches the ball so well. He's taking care of it. He's doing a good job.
DJ Ward was a kid you were excited to have aboard last spring. Is the transition continuing for him?
Well, we're uncertain. DJ is being evaluated for he's having some spleen issues that they're having to work through right now. So unsure where that'll lead. So so we're uncertain right now where that's gonna be with them. So he hasn't been able to practice here lately because of the spleen.
Was that after practice started you discovered that, or yeah?
No, we learned of it. We learned of it a few days before we started. So their doctors and he and family are figuring that out. And once we know what that's gonna take, we'll say so.
Where's St. John working right now?
He's working there at the offensive tackle.
And how's he look so far?
Pretty good. He's doing a good job. He's catching up, learning wise, just what all the plays are. But he's doing a nice job.
You know the guys at left tackle behind Tyrus that you're working with?
Not yet. I know Bill's working through that. So.
Not sure he might not be coming in today, so I thought I'd ask if you were.
Well, we could always, Daryl and Tyrus could always flip. Derek Forniak's a guy that, continues to do well. Yeah, I'll see what Bill Huey feels is, in that next position so far.
Coach, with 4 running backs able to run, not a problem that you haven't had before. You're used to having a lot of guys, but how does that work in practice with just being able to get everybody the reps you need to see what you need to see?
Well, it's not uncommon. We've got more than 4. But you remember a few years ago we had 5 or 6 and ended up with 2 or 3 in the middle of the year because we had a few that quit because they wouldn't like their position on the team. So you never know, situations, or injuries. So these guys are all doing well, and the number of snaps we can get, sometimes the tempo we go at, we need a good number of guys, to be in there, and we've got some pretty good ones.
How did Chuka look today physically, being at 280? You notice
Good.
a little bit of a difference?
Yeah, he's playing with good technique, playing physical. The quickness I think in there helps him. So he's doing a good job.
Farniok, being a guy who's so big, is he starting to, I guess, I mean, what does he have to do to reach his potential?
Just continue to improve, practice hard, and work technique, and and Derek works hard at it, so he's doing a really good job.
How's Josh Reynolds looking in practice?
Jazz,
Yes, sir.
he's working. He's doing a really good job. Nothing electrifying, but he's doing well.
You figure to work in this year?
We'll see. It's not easy. A lot of those guys are doing pretty good. So we'll see if he can earn some playing time.
How's Trey Franks done at safety? He looked pretty good in the spring game.
Looks much more comfortable. You can
Yeah.
tell he's finally understands where he needs to be, and so I like what Trey's doing. He's doing a good job in there, and you could tell much more comfortable and sure of himself, and that helps you play better. So he's showing up.
Coach, with this being the early part of practice, how intense are the battles when it comes to guys just trying to get starting position and getting back their position from last year?
Well, it's fairly intense in that we're evaluating everything, and so players realize that. So you better come to practice, and when we do team sessions or scrimmages, who proves they can make the most plays most consistently gets the most playing time. So we're constantly evaluating it.
How has Cody Thomas looked?
Really good. Excited about what Cody's doing. He's a big, strong athlete. Can make all the throws, can run. We really like what he's doing. He's doing a great job.
Is Kendall kind of been back out there more?
Not
with
yet,
guys?
not yet, but he will be soon. And again, we feel good in that Kendall's had a couple of years, so he's, mentally he's pretty far along, and hopefully this won't be too much of a setback for him.
I know you said he'll be right back in it when he comes back, and assume that he wants to get out there and get those mental reps as much as anything.
Exactly, and that doctors and trainers will determine that when it's okay, the swelling's down enough and all, you can get out there and do more of that, and he will.
Is Tyler Evans still coming to practice and around the team?
He is. Tyler's been rehabbing and out there helping those guys and helping coach them a little bit, and he does a good job with that.
Is there any chance that he'd be back at any point this year, or is you still waiting to see on that?
Well, if it was, it'd be the back half of the year.
Right.
Hey, Bum, people have kind of seen some hires in your quality control department. Can you talk about guys in that position, kind of what they help you do?
Yeah, well, we actually have been shorthanded compared to everybody else, for a number of years, and what they do is it's more, breaking down, the opponent's tapes and cutting them up into, different sections, defenses, offenses, whatever. And then diagramming notebooks or diagramming defenses, offensive plays to pass out to the players. So it's a lot of breaking down tape and diagramming and those kind of things that assist the assistant coaches or primarily the coordinators.
You say you've been shorthanded. Is that kind of an investment you guys made back in the program?
It is, and to a degree, and not that we weren't breaking down tape and diagram them. It just between the graduate assistants and quality control guys, you just have another hand there to help in that regard. So anyway, that's what those guys are doing.
How many do you have now? I mean, guys on that staff, that part of it.
We have an offensive quality control, a defensive quality control guy, and a special teams quality control guy.
How's that different from before than what you had? Did you just have one guy there doing everything?
We just had, basically, two graduate assistants on both
Okay.
sides working it.
Anything else?
All right.